I have a borrower who is building their dream home. It's an $850,000 house. They're in their late 40s, great jobs. And we did it because we do have an all-in-one simulator. So we did the all-in-one simulator for him. And with his income, compared to a 30-year loan, with the all-in-one loan, he would have his house paid off in 8 months. I'm sorry, in 8 years, not 8 months.
I was going to say 8 months.
Like,
sign me up.
Sorry. He would have his house paid off in 8 years.
Dale, we're building a house.
Yeah, we're building
now.
a house. But compared, with all things being equal, with the
Right.
same income, the same sales price, he'll have his house paid off in 8 years. But if he needs to leverage it for something else, he can do it. Because we've also had borrowers who will leverage their primary residence and then pull out the money to quote unquote pay cash for an investment money.
Right.
But then they're putting the rent payments into their all-in-one account, and it's kind of like rinse and repeat.
Yeah. Wow, that is very interesting, and I honestly did not know anything about this product all in one. So that's good. Okay, so I know you touched a little bit on there's certain criteria for this. So tell us a couple examples of what scenarios would this not fit for someone, what's not best for a loan.
Anybody who's putting less than 10% down, it does require a 10% down payment. I would think a lot of first-time home buyers, not necessarily people just starting out in life, because we do require that there's at least a 700 or higher credit score. You have to have 10% of your own money down, so you can't use gift funds for that first 10%. And then we also want you to have at least 10 to 15% in reserves, meaning that if someone does a $500,000 all-in-one loan, we want to see that they have $50,000 in assets. And so when you do have those, let's just call them A borrowers who are purchasing, who might not be very happy with the rate, or I want to wait because rates are not where I want them to be. Well, the all-in-one solves that, because I'm just gonna be honest with you, the all-in-one interest rate is adjustable and it is a higher number. But when people call me and say, "Hey Beth, what's your rate? What's your rate?" They're asking me how much interest am I going to pay?
Right.
And so the interest cost is actually less with the all-in-one loan because you're paying the house off so soon. Because when it comes to interest, it's just like a triangle. It's a mathematical equation that is time, your interest rate, and principal. Well, with the all-in-one loan, we move that equation around where you're paying more towards the principal and you're paying less time. So it doesn't matter really what the interest rate is, because you're going to save thousands in interest and own your house a lot sooner. And we've never had one person ever default on this loan.
Really?